Hello, everyone, and thank you so much again for joining me here at the Galaxy with God Love Notes. If you're new here, please, my name is Beverly, and thank you for being here. Okay, the topic I have for today is God's anointing. God's anointing. Okay, looking at the topic, it is telling me we have anointing gifts. We have gifts from God to anoint people in different ways of their lives. So even though we seem many, we are all one people. We operate under the divine, who is the umbrella of all of us. So he gives us gifts. Even though we're many, as I said, God has given us all gifts. But he handpicked some persons to give them special gift to work towards mankind. So some might have the gift of healing, the gift of teaching, the gift to learn how to comfort people, the gift of prophecy, just to name a few. But there are many more gifts, because remember, God is not ever limited. Gifts we never even think about still exist with him, because he's a generator of all gifts, good gifts. So, out of many, one people. Out of many, we belong to one person, the divine. He is a creator of all of us. And because he's a creator of us, he has given us gifts. Of the 5 gifts from God that he normally gives everyone is the gift of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, counsel, fortitude, and the fear of God. So that's given to everyone. However, of those that's given that, some get special gifts like healing, teaching, comfort, how to comfort people, and the gift of prophecy, just to name a few. Remember, God is abundant, so there's no limit to what he can do. So we are here for different purpose. Different purpose, and the sole main mission is to serve mankind. Majority of us who is handpicked by the divine to do a special task for humanity, he's going to reveal to you what you're supposed to do. But in my case, I know I'm supposed to be a healer. I learned that from my guides. And I have proof of it because I've seen it happen even in recent times, maybe last year, December. My son had an issue with his neck because he slept on the sofa, and his neck was twitched for 2-3 months. He wasn't able to move. He went to every doctor, he went everywhere, and there was still no way to solve the problem. So, I just channel a message that says, get a bottle of olive oil. I have olive oil, and pray over it and use it to anoint his neck. So the morning I got up, I went to his room. I said to him, how is your neck? He could hardly get up because the pain was so excruciating. So I poured the olive oil in my hand and I used it to anoint his neck. I went to work, and when I called him from work, I asked him, how is your neck? How you feel? He didn't even remember he has a neck, and the neck was for over 2 months. He couldn't even breathe. So, he believed, he is a skeptic too. He doesn't believe in healing and stuff like that, but that made him a believer. That I used the anointed oil that was given to me through my intuition to use on him. So he's 30, he's a big man. However, he's still a skeptic in terms of, healing, and he could not believe that a little olive oil in my hand, anoint his neck, would actually heal the pain he has been going through for almost 2 months. So that was one of my experiences. in terms of my hand for healing. But I've had little more experience with that while I was working as a nurse. But, you know, that is one of my calling so far. So even though we are all here with all gifts, each of us has special gift. Some is here to teach. Okay, there is this part of the Bible, Luke 4, verse 18. It says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and to recovering the sight of the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised." So right here it shows that even in the Bible, persons had anointed gifts. You know, some could actually touch a person to relieve their pain in other ways, and other ways too. But right here, even now, it still happens, because I've proven it, as I said earlier, in my personal life. So even though we seem many, we are still all divinely guided by the Almighty, and we are here to serve humanity. Everyone is here to serve each other, yes, to be a brother's keeper, to make sure everybody is good, but he has special persons handpicked to carry out a particular function. So when I realized I had spiritual gifts and they wanted me to do YouTube, I made a video how my channel got its name. They wanted me to do YouTube to talk about these things. So I said, Spirit, if I don't do it, what's gonna happen? They said, the death of my gifts. So if I don't use it, I'm gonna lose it. So I'm here to share what the Father wants me to put forward. So I'm gonna read one of the oracle cards. And this one says, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So, if there is so much, and there are so many of us, that doesn't mean it's gonna ever run out. So remember, our purpose here as chosen ones is to serve humanity. Just like Jesus died on the cross and have to do all of that, trust me, we have to carry our cross, our modern day cross of helping people. We might not be crucified physically as Jesus did, but trust me, we have to be carrying cross of the world, and everybody's after the chosen ones for whatever reason. I'm not sure, but I've been attacked myself, so I can speak from experience. So just to recap, out of many, we are all one people attached to the divine to help to carry out divine purpose for humanity. So God has given all of us anointed ones plus the entire world gifts and special gifts, so for us to help with his children, to work with his children, to heal his children from heartbreak, emotional abuse, physical abuse. Yes, we are here to help people of that sort who have gone through breakups, divorce, abandonment, anything that is not positive. So we are here to bring positive vibes to our people, to each other, in other words. All right, so that's what I have for you for the moment. If you like my content, please like and share, and I'll see you in the other one. Thank you. Goodbye.